Hey guys, good to have you guys back on this channel. I hope you guys really had a good trading week, because on my end I would say this week wasn't really friendly. As you can see on the wallpaper, I'm having a red hoodie here, so it just signifies how this week was to me. I had a really red week. So yeah, I'm just going to go through the trades I took this week and do some breakdown, and with the benefit of hindsight, look at how I went wrong and maybe learn from the lesson and try not to make the same mistake twice. So yeah, let's dive into the chart and break down some certain things. Okay, yeah, before I go on with the chart breakdown, I would like to go on some I would like to show you guys I would like to show you guys some of the trades, the screenshot of some of the trades I had. And I think this should be the first trade I had, which was on Euro USD. That was on Tuesday. Initially the trade was going in my favor, but I had a really bad reversal on me. Price stopped me out. And the first mistake I can remember making on this particular day was I had a re-entry, just thinking price was finally going to turn in my favor, but I still got stopped out on the second entry. So I just said that was it. I'm not taking any other trade. As you will see later on, I'll show you guys the entries and everything. So yeah, that was my first trade for the week, and it went really bad. Yeah, as you can see, the stop out here. So initially price went in my favor, and I wasn't really paying attention to price action, because I should have seen this rejection down here and this impulsive reversal here, and I would have known that price wasn't willing to go down to my intended direction. But then again, I was just emotional in the moment and focused on having price go to my direction. And when I saw this bearish engulfing at this end here, I hopped into the trade again, thinking price was now ready to reverse my direction. But I was just blinded by the fact that after price broke this high, price was then in transitioning to an uptrend and just made a little retracement down to finally push up. So yeah, that was my first mistake. That was then on Tuesday I had that mistake, and I think it should be on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday when I was expecting CPI GBP. The first trade was on Euro USD, and now this is on Wednesday GBP. So earlier was Wednesday, I saw this trade set up, and I thought it would be a good idea to take this trade before the CPI release, because I was expecting the CPI to be bearish on the GBP and maybe price could have dumped from there. But as you will see, I won't go on this trade again. As you see, I was wrong on this trade. Yeah, and price actually went against me and stopped me out, which was quite painful. Yeah, price stopped me out of that, which was quite painful. I would say it's painful because later again, I realized price finally went to my intended direction, and it's painful because analyzing this on the higher time frame, I saw the whole bearish pennant forming, but I don't know how to tackle this pattern. So I don't know where price was going to reverse from. I wasn't expecting price to get up back to this descending trend line, so I just messed up the whole trade. And then again, I wasn't focused on price action because I would have paid attention to all this rejection going on above this on this trend line here, and then there I would have realized that price wasn't really willing to break this trend line, but I wasn't really focused on the price action movement there, so I missed this whole trade, and this was quite the only trade I was right on in the whole week, but I didn't take advantage of the play. Yeah, that was when I analyzed it on the 2-hour chart. This was the pennant forming on the 2-hour chart, so this was just when the trade played out, but I didn't take advantage of that. Yeah, and I took some other trade. Was it this? No, this was the Euro. So I took some other trade on Friday on same GBP USD. I was still expecting price to, after breaking this structure, I was expecting price to retest and go down on the bearish move, which was still in favor of that bearish pennant for me, but I still missed this. I got stopped out on this other trade. So this week was just so terrible. It was just after my stop loss. Well, so this is how we stand on the account. We are down almost around 2% for the week. So this is all the red. And my bias for the week was bearish, so I was just taking all sell. I wasn't looking for any long trade, so the whole week just messed me up. And Euro USD was bullish, GBP USD was bearish, so I was just being slapped around by GBP USD. So now let's do some breakdown on this chart. Here is Euro USD. Where did the week start? The week started from, let's see. This is where the week started from. So let's go into the 1-hour chart. This was the trade I was telling you guys about. I took it on the 15 minutes time frame, so let's break it down from there. After this initial movement up, and I saw this rejection on this, I saw the rejection on this structure here. Say price was rejecting this initial structure. So if you look back here, you can see here is somewhat of a here is a really strong point acted at support, resistance, and price was resisting it here. So I felt like maybe this was where price was going to resist from and melt down, but I was wrong on that, because as you can see clearly, price after some not really strong rejection made a bullish displacement up, and this was when I was actually getting some profit. Then price just retraced back against me and stopped me out, and since then price has been kind of up. And go to the 1 hour, you see it clearly. So this week Euro USD had really been bullish. So here is the structure, higher high. Price has been making, price didn't really break this. Note again, price didn't really break this structure here, it was just tested. So as you can see, price has really been bullish on Euro USD, but I'm expecting that will be on my next video on market outlook. I'll still do a review on this week, but this is just a trade review, the trade I took. So price stopped me out on this Euro USD trade. And let's go to the GBP here on the 4-hour chart. As you can see, the pennant forming, but now it's no longer the pennant, so I can take away this, down this, and I can drag this. I can drag this one out here and see how price will react to that zone. So yeah, so this was when price went out and stopped me out. Then just imagine this, guys. Look how close price went to my stop loss, but the spread got me out. So I didn't stay in this trade, and I tried to take a re-entry and I still got stopped out, and I just said that's it for the day. So I won't get above my risk limit for the day. So I just sat this whole move out, and it was really painful because price went straight to my target. Really painful because I didn't make a dime from that. So yeah, that's in the past. So we have to look ahead and see what price has to offer next week. So yeah, this was the other trade I took. I was expecting price to break this structure here and still reverse going to the downside. This was when it was playing in favor of that higher time frame pennant. Yeah, as you can see, price was forming a pennant here, so it was still in sync with what I was expecting that pennant to do, because I made a measurement initially and measured the target because I expected price to come back to this strong support zone, but price didn't go to our direction clearly, and it went and stopped us out after consolidating a bit in the entry. Went and stopped us out. So yeah, that's still now in the past. So yeah, looking at this week was just really, I would say, really, price action was really not friendly. I wasn't sure of what price was forming this week. So this week was just really tight, I would say consolidation, but I would say slight bearish movement. But again, notice, guys, GBP USD going bearish, while EUR USD going bullish. Just that to show you how sketchy this week was. And in the dollar, the dollar was another part of the dollar played a role in my misery this week, because what was the dollar doing here? The dollar was actually consolidating. This was the open. Yeah. So look at what the dollar was doing. The dollar didn't really go anywhere this week. So just look at this. This was the lowest point it got to. So just in between a range. Dollar was just in between the range. So it was just in between this range. This is just a consolidation. So this week was just a low probability price action. So I'm really not too pissed off on myself, because in my previous self would have blown out this week, taking maybe 5% or really more than 3% loss, because I really had an issue with over trading. But now really having control over my emotions, and I'm more stable, and I know when price action is not going in my favor, and I know I'm still finding it I'm not really good in knowing when to sit out, but at least I didn't lose a whole lot of money this week. So yeah, let's see what price action has to offer next week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll be making a weekly review. This was just a trade review on the trades I took this week. Sorry, guys. So I'll still be making a video on weekly review. That will be tomorrow. So I hope I see you guys around tomorrow. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.